Coming to CDHS in April 2009, the first musical in 3 years. A musical in a world where water becomes such a scarce resource that private toilets become unthinkable. A world where the less privileged are forced by monopolizing corporation into paying higher and higher fees to use public washrooms. A world where a poor worker leads a rebellion against his oppressors, only to find love with a young woman who happens to be the daughter of those oppressors. And a world where people sing whenever they have a point that needs to be made. That world is Urinetown, an epic tale of environmental disaster, Romeo and Juliet love, and foul-smelling body comedy. The funniest CDHS musicals, a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. Actually, the only musical since a funny thing happened on the way to the forum, featuring incredible sets including a floor-to-ceiling water tower, steaming lights, and amazing singing. Urinetown is a perfect show for the whole family. Urinetown, coming to CDHS in April 2009. Don't miss it.
Not the show, of course. The preview. I'm Officer Lockstock, and this here is my partner Barrel. Yeah, Lockstock and Barrel. Got any jokes about the tough guy? Huh? I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Yes, the Officer Barrel here right now isn't in a proper police uniform because, well, the actual show is still 3 months away, and all the costumes haven't come yet. Anywho, Urinetown, the preview. Here we are. Urinetown's kind of a living place. You understand? A bad place. Let's just say filled with symbolism, things like that. Yeah. So Urinetown takes place in a town, like any town that you might find in a musical. Show opens at a public amenity. See, we don't have to set you in the gym. You have to come in the cafeteria show for that. Let me tell you something. It'll be spectacular. Did I mention the floors, the steaming water tower, and the steaming water effects? Anyway, said or not, these people have been waiting for hours to get into this filthy public toilet. Right now, they're frozen on a dramatic technique. Just the music is called tableau. It's supposed to indicate they've been here for a while, and it allows you to focus on the more important things going on stage. In other words, me.
See, Officer Lockstock, is this where you tell the audience about the water shortage?
What's that little sound?
You know, the water shortage. The hard times, a shortage so awful that private toilets eventually became unthinkable. A private so absurd.
Well, there goes Sally. Not all at once. You'll hear more about the water shortage in the actual show in April 2009 here at CDHS.
In April 2009, huh?
Yeah.
A CDHS, you say? Involving 100 students, including actors and musicians and construction classes and all.
Well, that's right, little Sally. That's right.
So I guess you don't want to overload them with too much exposition now, huh?
Oh, everything in its time, little Sally. See, you're too young to understand it now, but nothing can kill a show like too much exposition.
Well, what about bad subject matter?
Well,
or a disgusting setting?
well,
or a bad title even. That could kill a show pretty good.
Well, Sally, suffice it to say that Urinetown, the musical, everyone has used public bathrooms in order to take care of their private business. What's essential in the seats of the show?
You'll get your time.
You're in good company?
That's the one.
Yeah, you meet the guy that runs You're in Good Company later. That there's his dog. See, this here's where he meets our hero, Bobby Strong, for the first time. As in all good musicals, they sort of fall in love right away, and before you know it, they'll be singing the love ballad. But right now, we gotta finish the exposition. And hope that spotlight starts flashing in my eyes again.
It's quite a ways from here, ma'am. This here's the bad part of town.
So it is.
If you squint, you can just make out their headquarters rising above the skyline.
Gleaming tower on the hill?
That's the one.
Oh, gosh. It's beautiful.
You most certainly are.
Pardon?
It most certainly is.
Oh, dear. I'm late already. Thanks ever so much for the directions and such. Hey, boss. I got the coffees. Extra large black for me and a medium French vanilla half hot chocolate with a hazelnut shot and whipped cream for you. Yummy.
Well, we've talked on long enough, I imagine. Enjoy the show, and welcome to Urinetown. The preview. She runs the public amenity here in Urinetown, and she collects a meager sum from the folks down at You're in Good Company. Meager sum. Lots of complaints. See, our hero, Bobby here, he works for us, see, and he just can't understand why these poor people aren't given a break. Just his wife. Thankfully, Penny here is a tough-nosed, iron-fisted, plunger-wielding witch.